Alright guys, so I'm taking a look at a aluminum RFID protected wallet today, and it's probably my favorite right now for a minimalist wallet. So I was using the traditional wallet, which was a three-fold. You know, it had the centerpiece and the two pieces that fold over. I don't even know where it is anymore. I haven't carried it in so long. So it was a tri-fold. Again, it just had, you know, the flap that came over, the flap that came over, and then the bottom portion. So three pieces. Then I switched to a minimalist wallet like this, which I actually like and used for quite a long time. But take note, you see the curvature. Now, what ultimately happened is my cards, one of my cards was in these slots, and because of that curvature and that bending, you know, constantly on the card, it actually cracked the corner of my card. So I have a little crack in one of my cards. Luckily the card's still functional, but eventually I should get it replaced. But so this was a really nice wallet. I used it for a really long time, and then I switched to this wallet, which is basically two metal plates. It's got NFC tags, which is kind of cool, and then it just has the aluminum plates and the elastic. And I really like this wallet, and I was thinking that this could be improved, like just about anything, by adding some kind of closure to the bottom to help keep the cards from sliding as much, and some type of a pull tab so that it'd be easier to get the cards in and out. Now with this one, you just kind of push and it slides in and out. But now, and this wallet, just so you know, was $50. So now I've got a wallet that cost $10, and there's two different colors, at least at the time of this video. It comes in this little black box, and it comes with this little screwdriver, little tip, little tool, and this is the actual unit. So it is metal. These screws seem to be staying tight so far. Nice in that regard. It has the elastic, and unlike this one that has the elastic that's open so that it slides, so you can see like that slides around, this is contained. There's an actual sort of a plastic piece, that black plastic right there, that you can just see underneath the metal, and then the metal plate, and that sandwiches it so it doesn't move around. So that's really a good, you know, aspect. Now this money clip, as you can see, holds really tight. And I don't even know how many bills are in there, but there's quite a lot. I mean, that is a lot of bills here. So yeah, it holds really, really well, even though it's only technically designed to hold a couple ideally, and it doesn't seem to be bending it out of proportion. It's very strong. So I'm not really worried about it. Also, it is completely optional. So if you pop these off, you open this up, this actually it's not screwed in, it's just laying there, but there's a recessed area that's the thickness of the metal, and it just has sort of like these two little loops that hook in, and it locks it into place. So this is designed to hold, I think it says up to about 12 cards, and you can see it's got the piece on the bottom, both sides. So here is the trick. You pull that tab, and all your cards become accessible. I've had no problem with this so far. I've been carrying it probably about a week or so now. The edges are rounded. Now it is hard, you know, it's metal, so that may bother some people, but I've carried it in my front pocket, I've carried it in my back pocket. I'm fine either way. Now another thing that's really cool about this money clip is, and I guess you can see this, instead of dropping this all the way into your pocket, you see that? See, instead of dropping it into your pocket and having it fall down into your pocket, if you want to keep it readily accessible and easily accessible, you can actually put it right there. And technically, I guess if you wanted to, you could just grab the tab and pull and have access to your cards, although I find that a little bit more difficult. But yeah, you can put it right there, keep it from falling down into your pocket, and just grab it and have it. It's ready to go. Now, again, it said that something like 12 cards. Well, I'll tell you what I have. Right now I have 2 IDs, so they're, you know, fairly thick. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 paper pieces of paper, something like Social Security cards or like a bank type card with an account number or concealed carry permit as an example. So I have that. Then I have a bank card that has the raised letters. Then I have a rewards card. Then I have another bank card with raised letters and another card like that, not for a bank, but a different type card, but it does have raised letters. Then I have a shopping card, and currently right now I have this card that I was using for RFID for this facility that I'm in right now. And I'm happy to report that in testing, it does in fact work. It worked very, very easily. I put it as close as possible by putting it on the outside. So I didn't try to put it in the middle of the card for best case scenario. I put it on the outside and I moved it quickly and slowly both against the RFID reader, the same way as I would with it not in the wallet. And it worked just fine, so that was cool. Now the other thing, of course, is you could keep, some of your most accessed or one most accessed card right here on the outside if you wanted to. For some reason, I suppose you could do that. I just stick a wad of cash that's way thicker than what it's intended to be for, because it has that raised portion there. So this wallet's not super thick, but it is thicker than the one that I had, because it's just metal plates. They don't have the extra plastic. But yeah, this thing works great. If you needed to take all these screws out, you could take this elastic strap out and replace it if necessary. And you can definitely fit more cards than what it says, depending upon the cards. I went through the number of cards I have there, which was like closer to 15 cards, I guess. I don't remember exactly now. But yeah, definitely works. The money clip is very strong. RFID works. If I had to make a complaint, my only change I would make is this has a nice flat, non-glossy, non-texture type surface. Then you have this shiny chrome piece. And I don't know how long this will hold up and stay on there, but my plan is if this comes off over time, pulling these cards in and out, that comes off, I'm gonna fold it over, basically like that. And it should still leave it sticking out just enough, and I'll either have it sewn or fabric glue that so that it's just like that, and it won't have that shiny chrome tab, because I don't care for the chrome too much against all this flat. And I really wish, and I might change it out, that these screws were black. So just some minor changes to match the money clip black. So that's my thoughts on this. Absolutely love this. It's very easy to just slide it out. You can slide this up if you needed to, go through and pick out the card you need. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I just want to share that with you. I'm excited about this. I really love it. I love the color. I love that gray color. And I'm thinking about either putting some kind of sticker on it or painting it or something to personalize it. But there is, I think, a silver is also available. Looks a lot like Mac products, some of the Mac laptops, but I prefer this slightly darker gray, which kind of looks not quite as dark as some of the newer MacBooks. But anyway, that's it. I just want to share that with you. Here's a quick example of the RFID functioning, and if you want to find out more about this, there's a link below the video. You can check it out for only 10 bucks. Totally worth it. Definitely beats this $50 wallet, and I could probably take these NFC tags off of this if I wanted to, or buy more, and probably fit them in behind this, or even stick them on the outside with adhesive if I wanted to. Doesn't matter. Maybe under the money clip. Okay, so that's it. Check out the link below, and here's the video real quick, just demonstrating that the RFID actually does work, although it's not something that most people should have to worry about, because it's not a big crime in America or anywhere really at this point. But it could be. So for 10 bucks, it works. Just grab it. Okay, thanks for watching. All right, guys, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but right here, it's a little bit of a red LED. It's a little bright out here right now, so it's a little hard to tell. And I don't know if you can hear that beep, but when I swipe the card over it, it changes, it unlocks, now it's red again. Swipe the card, it goes off. So the card is working, so it's RFID card. Now, if I take this wallet, slide this in there, put it in, it's red, so you can see. This wallet does work for RFID protection. So I just want to show you a verification that it does work.